See, next is 2NF. We are like in the 2NF there is a rule called no partial dependency. Okay, means see, A using A you can get C and F, and using C you can find F. Like A, C is dependent on A and F is dependent on C. Like this, it should not be there. Think if C got deleted, what about F? You can't access it. It's just lost, right? So this rule has came. Okay. So what you can do? Sorry, C. This is D, right? Okay. Sorry. D. So if C get deleted here, you can't find P, right? So that's the problem. So what you will do? Like just add this C directly to this table. So make it A to C F D. Okay, if you make that, just simple, problem over. It is already in table, right? So using C A you can get F, sorry, C F D you can get anything. So partial dependency will over, so it will be 2NF. And next like using A you can take like that, right? What is the remaining? The remaining is B. So B, using B you can find E. There is no like partial dependency, like, right? It is on normal, it is okay. Okay, this is okay. Now see, there is another one that's called functional dependency. If there are two tables, like to manage that, you will having another table. This table where the primary key, candidate key all be there, right? The like functional dependency, like these two table will depend on this. Okay, so for candidate key we will make another table. Okay, like whatever I've said, right, just write in word form. Like A depend on CF and C depend on D. If C got deleted here will be no more. So we will make this as one table, and like you have to write like this. Okay, first R1 is the table name. Okay, A, C, D and F. Next one is R2, which is B and E. Here, right? Yeah, next one is R3, which is the functional dependency. Like just write whatever the candidate key are inside it. Now these three relation are 2NF. See, now is like 2NF is done. Now you have to make it 3NF. In 3NF there is a rule called no transitive dependency. Like A depend on B, then B depend on C. Like similar like this only. Like this, it should not be there. Okay. Now see, these two only have two to relation, like B depend on C, B depend on E, and A. This AB is just like prime candidate key, right? So no worries. So this two follows 3NF. Okay, but check this R1. Like using A you can find C and F, and using C you can find this only. Like there is a rule, right? Non-prime primary should not depend, like one non-primary should not depend on another non-primary. So that rules apply here. Okay, so this is prime. We have written right here prime, A and B are prime, so prime depend on non-primary. This is okay, but here non-primary is non-primary is depending on the non-primary only. So simple, bro. Like we just do separate table. Just write A C D in one table. Okay, A C D in one table we will write, and separate it. What is the another one is which is give, sorry, not A C D, because C depend on D, right? So only it has came. So C and F it should be okay, because using A you can get C and F. It has written in the question only. So we will just write this one has one table. Like we took as one R1, from R1, right? We are separated. So just write R1, like you can write R1A. Okay, C and first this. Okay, and another one is R1B, which can be another, like you have separated right now. You can write C, and another one is D. Okay, using A you can find C and F, using C you can find D. Okay, now you have R1A, R1B, R2 which is B comma E, and R3 which is A comma B. just write it line wise. Okay, now you have done the 3NF part also. Okay, now the again third one is BCNF. Next, see, in BCNF what is the rule is like if x depends on y, x should be super key. You know, right? Super key, like any key you just take it to define that row, you can get any access, like usn plus name, usn plus name plus id, whatever. Okay, like that your x should be super key. Here, see, in this question you have four table, right? This four. Okay, see, using a you can get c and f. Okay, so simple R1A, right? Using a you can get c and f. So it is already a super key, like BA is super key, because using a you can get c and f both, so it is a super key. Next one is R1B, which is c and d. Okay, so using c you can get d, right? So c is also super key, right? So nothing, just write it in words like c is super key, so we are not taking from. Okay, like that. Next one is R2. In R2 using b you can get e, right? So b is super key here, so no need to do anything. And next is r this one R3, where using a you can get b, right? Like not b, but they both are candidate, using both only you can find the any another thing, so it doesn't matter. So it will be super key and like that only, because both are candidate key, right? So using that it should all be primary key. In the end you should write like this. Okay, no, like you should write candidate key is a and b. Okay, and in the next line you should write final BCNF relation is, like, just write all this four tables name, and that will be over. Like just take write fastly R1 CD and R2, just write whatever R1, it doesn't matter. Like you should just write the table name inside, whatever the attributes are, it should be correct. And that's all. And using that you can score out in this. Just make sure you write the concept whatever I explained. Like you should not write big letter, just write for one column you should write around 2-3 lines points over enough.